To understand why Amish homes beat modern construction in nearly every aspect, we first have to step into the mindset of the Amish themselves. For them, a house is not simply a structure thrown together with the fastest methods and cheapest materials to get it on the market. Instead, it is a sacred space that will hold family traditions, host prayers, witness births, hear laughter, and endure storms for generations to come. Their approach to building reflects their faith, humility, patience, and community spirit. Every home is constructed with the belief that it should serve not just one family's needs for a few decades, but the needs of children, grandchildren, and even great-grandchildren. In modern society, construction often revolves around efficiency, cost-cutting, and curb appeal. Developers think about profit margins, how quickly they can flip the house, and how many corners they can cut without violating building codes. Prefabricated materials, synthetic finishes, and rapid-fire labor crews are standard practice. The average new house in America is designed for resale, not permanence. It is treated as a product with a shelf life, not a legacy. But in Amish culture, this idea would be unthinkable. A home is not an item for trade. It is part of the family's identity, an anchor of stability in a fast-changing world. The Amish see durability as a moral duty. If a house fails early, it means wasted resources, wasted labor, and broken trust with the land itself. They build with an awareness that the earth provided the timber, stone, and clay, and so the house must honor those materials by lasting as long as possible. This is why you will find century-old Amish homes that still stand straight and strong, while suburban developments from the 1980s are crumbling, full of drywall cracks, mold, and endless repairs. Another striking difference is the role of community. Amish homes are rarely built by contractors hired through advertisements. Instead, when an Amish family needs a new home, the entire community comes together in what is known as a frolic, a collective effort where men, women, and even children contribute according to their abilities. The men raise the frame, saw timber, and shape joints, while women prepare meals and keep the day fueled with fellowship. This communal spirit ensures that the house is not just physically stronger, but also spiritually blessed. Modern construction lacks this unity. It is transactional, impersonal, and rushed. An Amish home, however, carries the fingerprints of friendship and the warmth of shared purpose in every beam. This philosophy of intentional living translates directly into the way Amish homes are designed. There are no wasted spaces, no unnecessary gimmicks, no superficial trends that will look outdated in a decade. The design is guided by function, efficiency, and timelessness. Thick walls keep warmth in during brutal winters and cool air enduring sweltering summers. Windows are placed not for aesthetic symmetry dictated by architects, but for maximum natural light and ventilation. Even porches and eaves are sized to shield against harsh weather while allowing fresh breezes to flow in. At its core, the Amish philosophy of home building is about integration, integrating faith with craftsmanship, family with tradition, and shelter with sustainability. It is not just about hammering wood, it is about shaping a home that becomes an heirloom. And this foundation, this deep respect for durability, simplicity, and community, is what gives Amish homes a natural advantage over modern construction before a single nail is even driven. The Amish choice of materials, built to outlast. One of the biggest reasons Amish homes surpass modern construction lies in their careful, almost reverent selection of building materials. In today's housing market, materials are chosen based on cost efficiency and speed. Contractors lean heavily on engineered wood, particle board, drywall, thin vinyl siding, laminated floors, and other mass-produced products that can be assembled quickly. These materials look good at first glance, but they wear down rapidly. Particle board swells when exposed to water. Drywall crumbles under pressure and needs patching every few years. Thin siding fades under the sun and cracks during harsh winters. In short, modern homes are built like fast fashion, designed to look nice for a short time, then replaced or endlessly repaired. The Amish, on the other hand, treat their material choices with a seriousness that comes from both tradition and necessity. They rely heavily on solid hardwoods, hand-sawn beams, locally quarried stone, and even traditional clay-based plasters. These materials have been proven through centuries to endure weather, wear, and time itself. For example, while most modern builders use 2x4s cut from fast-growing softwoods, the Amish often prefer oak, maple, or hickory, which are much denser and far more resistant to warping. A frame built from hardwood doesn't just stand. It stands strong for generations, with joints that remain firm even as decades pass. Stone is another hallmark of Amish construction. Many Amish communities still source their stone from local quarries or even gather it from nearby fields. Unlike modern veneer stone that chips and peels, real stone provides lasting insulation, weather resistance, and sheer beauty. The weight of it also adds a sense of permanence. You look at an Amish stone foundation, and it feels as if the house is rooted into the earth itself. This is in stark contrast to the paper-thin concrete slabs and artificial facades common in suburban developments. Their use of natural, untreated materials also plays a vital role in longevity. Modern construction often relies on chemicals and adhesives that break down over time. Amish builders prefer finishes like natural oils, beeswax, and lime plaster, which age gracefully rather than deteriorate. A hardwood floor finished with linseed oil can be sanded and renewed after 100 years, while a modern laminate floor peels and buckles in a decade. Another overlooked advantage of Amish materials is the hand selection process. Amish craftsmen don't just order pallets of lumber from a supplier and hope for the best. They often harvest, cure, and prepare their own wood. This allows them to choose pieces free of defects, ensuring every beam and board contributes to the home's strength. This contrasts with modern framing lumber, which is often full of knots, irregular cuts, and moisture problems from rushed processing. Even when the Amish use nails, screws, or metal fasteners, they use them sparingly and strategically. Many of their joints are made through traditional joinery techniques, mortise and tenon, dovetails, or wooden pegs, methods that hold strong even when metal rusts. These methods, passed down for centuries, give the structure an integrity that no nail gun can replicate. The craftsmanship and techniques that define Amish homes. If the Amish choice of materials provides the foundation for longevity, then their craftsmanship is the soul that breathes life into every beam, wall, and roof. The Amish are not just builders, they are artisans, inheritors of centuries-old building traditions that value patience, precision, and permanence. Where modern construction prioritizes speed and profit margins, Amish craftsmanship prioritizes quality so meticulous that every detail has purpose. Let's begin with joinery, one of the greatest secrets behind Amish durability. While modern contractors rely almost exclusively on nails, screws, and industrial adhesives to hold homes together, Amish builders often employ ancient methods such as mortise and tenon joints, dovetails, and wooden pegs. These techniques interlock wood in ways that distribute weight evenly and allow the structure to flex with natural expansion and contraction. The result is a home that doesn't creak under strain, doesn't warp with humidity, and doesn't collapse simply because a few nails rust. Think about it. Wooden barns and homes built with these same methods in the 1700s still stand strong today, while mass-produced tract houses from the 1990s are already being demolished. Their framing techniques also reveal a deep respect for balance and proportion. Instead of depending on flimsy, prefabricated trusses, Amish builders craft solid timber frames, massive beams hewn from oak or maple that can carry incredible loads. These frames are assembled with such precision that they don't just hold the house together, they anchor it like the bones of a living body. The raising of such a frame is often a community event, with dozens of men lifting entire sections into place. Once the frame is up, it becomes a skeleton that will not shift, sag, or weaken, no matter how many decades pass. Roof construction is another area where Amish homes shine. While modern developers often opt for lightweight trusses and cheap shingles that blow away in a storm, the Amish invest in heavier, steeper-pitched roofs that shed rain, snow, and debris naturally. Many are covered in metal sheeting or wooden shakes that age beautifully and require minimal replacement. Because the Amish think in terms of centuries, not years, they are willing to invest the extra labor that ensures their roofs endure every season without fail. Then there's the attention to detail. Amish builders do not cut corners. Instead, they take time to sand, shape, and finish every element until it meets their exacting standards. Windows are aligned not just for aesthetics, but for airflow and sunlight. Floors are laid with precision so that they won't squeak or bow over time. Staircases are built not as wobbly afterthoughts, but as architectural statements, carved to be sturdy and elegant. Even the smallest touches, like trim, moldings, and cabinetry, are crafted with care, often by hand, using skills passed down from father to son. Contrast this with modern construction, where crews rush to meet deadlines and subcontractors often perform just enough work to pass inspection. The result is a house that may look beautiful for its first showing, but quickly reveals flaws. Doors that don't close right, floors that bubble, siding that warps in the sun. Amish builders simply would not allow such compromises. To them, sloppy workmanship dishonors both the family who will live in the home and the God who gave them the skill to build it. Another remarkable quality of Amish craftsmanship is the integration of function with tradition. They are masters of designing spaces that are practical yet timeless. Their layouts are not obsessed with trends like open-concept living or oversized great rooms. Instead, they focus on proportion, symmetry, and usability. Kitchens are built for real cooking, not for show. Dining rooms are designed to hold large family gatherings. Bedrooms are simple yet cozy, meant for rest rather than entertainment. Every nail and board serves a purpose. Nothing is wasted. This blend of traditional joinery, solid framing, durable roofing, and painstaking attention to detail makes Amish homes not just strong, but nearly indestructible by comparison. The building process, a community united. When you picture modern construction, you likely imagine contractors working on a schedule, each team completing their portion of the job in isolation. Electricians wire, plumbers fit pipes, roofers lay shingles, all while deadlines loom and costs pile up. The workers may not even know the family moving into the house. In contrast, the Amish approach to building is radically different, so much so that witnessing it feels less like a construction project and more like a spiritual ceremony. The heart of this process is what outsiders often call a barn raising, but it applies not only to barns, but to houses, schools, and even community halls. When a family in the Amish community needs a new home, they do not hire an external crew. Instead, the entire community comes together, sometimes with hundreds of people, to build the structure from the ground up. Men and boys contribute their strength to lift heavy beams and frames, while women and girls prepare abundant meals to keep the builders fed and energized. The atmosphere is alive with fellowship, prayer, and music, turning what would be labor into something deeply joyful and meaningful. This communal process accomplishes several things that modern construction simply cannot replicate. First, it ensures speed without sacrifice of quality. Because so many skilled hands are involved, entire frames can be erected in a single day. Yet, unlike rushed contractors, these workers are not strangers. They are neighbors who have a vested interest in the success and durability of the home. Every nail driven is driven with care, every beam aligned with precision, because the people building it know they may one day sit at the table inside. The home carries not just craftsmanship, but love. Second, the communal process builds trust and accountability into every corner of the structure. In modern construction, subcontractors may never see each other again after a job, which leads to careless work. In Amish life, however, every builder remains in the same community. If a mistake is made, it isn't hidden behind drywall. It becomes known, and reputations matter. Another unique element is how the entire family participates. Children are not kept away from the building site. They are encouraged to watch, learn, and help where possible. This passes down knowledge from one generation to the next, ensuring the skills never fade. Imagine the difference. In modern construction, children might visit a half-finished home as spectators. In Amish construction, they grow up hammering small nails, carrying planks, or helping fetch tools, embedding the values of craftsmanship and community into their very identity. The design of Amish homes: function, timelessness, and purpose. When most people think of home design today, they think of glossy magazines, Pinterest boards, and real estate trends. Modern homes are often built around what's fashionable, with open-concept living rooms, oversized kitchens, and sprawling master suites designed more for appearances than for true living. Yet, trends come and go quickly. What's considered stylish today will look outdated tomorrow. An Amish home, by contrast, is never designed to impress strangers. It is designed to serve the family faithfully for generations. This is why Amish home design feels timeless, while modern layouts often age poorly. Every room, hallway, and doorway has a purpose. Kitchens are not outfitted with marble countertops, LED lighting, or smart appliances. Instead, they are crafted for practicality. Amish kitchens often feature handcrafted cabinetry made from solid wood, large pantries for storing preserved foods, and sturdy workspaces for baking, cooking, and canning. Unlike modern kitchens that are often showpieces, Amish kitchens are workshops of nourishment built to support large families and self-sufficient living. The same can be said for living spaces. While suburban homes often prioritize open-concept great rooms with high ceilings that waste energy on heating and cooling, Amish living rooms are modest, cozy, and efficient. They are spaces for gathering, prayer, reading, and conversation. Instead of being dominated by giant entertainment systems or massive sectional couches, they are kept simple, warm, and practical. In Amish culture, the living room isn't a stage for visitors, it's a sanctuary for family. Bedrooms in Amish homes are equally simple and functional. They are modest in size, free from clutter, and designed for rest. You won't find television sets mounted on the wall or electronics glowing at night. Instead, Amish bedrooms often contain solid wood furniture, handmade quilts, and space-efficient layouts. Another remarkable design feature of Amish homes is the efficiency of space. Rather than sprawling across large, unnecessary square footage, Amish homes are compact, with layouts designed to minimize wasted areas. Hallways are shorter, rooms flow into one another sensibly, and storage is integrated naturally through built-in cupboards, cellars, and attics. Where modern homes often add entire bonus rooms that remain empty or used as clutter storage, Amish homes avoid waste. Every square foot serves a purpose. Windows and natural light are also essential in Amish design. Because they live without electricity, Amish homes are often strategically designed to maximize daylight. Porches are another common design element, not just for aesthetics, but for function, providing shade, outdoor workspace, and natural cooling during hot months. This use of nature as part of design gives Amish homes a harmony that modern houses, dependent on air conditioning and artificial lighting, often lack. Floors, walls, and finishes reflect the same philosophy. Hardwood floors are chosen not for trends, but for endurance, often lasting lifetimes with minimal care. Walls may be plastered or paneled in wood, giving them warmth and character. Rather than chasing after ever-changing palettes of paint colors and finishes, Amish interiors favor neutral, natural tones that never feel outdated. This is why an Amish home built 100 years ago still looks inviting today, while a suburban home built in 2005 may already feel trapped in the design trends of its decade. Energy efficiency and natural climate control. One of the most overlooked advantages of Amish homes is their remarkable energy efficiency, achieved not with expensive solar panels or high-tech insulation, but with traditional wisdom and natural design principles. In today's world, people rely heavily on central heating, air conditioning, and electric-powered appliances just to stay comfortable in their own homes. This dependence not only drives up costs, but also makes homes vulnerable to blackouts, fuel shortages, and maintenance breakdowns. The Amish, however, have mastered the art of designing homes that remain naturally warm in the depths of winter and pleasantly cool during scorching summers, all without plugging into the grid. The first key lies in thick, well-insulated walls. Amish builders often construct with solid timber or use double-layer techniques that trap air naturally, creating insulation superior to flimsy drywall or thin sheetrock used in modern homes. In some communities, they still employ time-honored methods like lime plaster or wood paneling that breathe, regulate moisture, and maintain consistent indoor temperatures. Where modern insulation is often synthetic and prone to deterioration, Amish materials age gracefully, continuing to provide protection decades after installation. Equally important is the strategic placement of windows. Because the Amish don't rely on artificial lighting, their homes are oriented and designed to capture maximum daylight. In winter, south-facing windows allow sunlight to warm interiors, reducing the need for stoves and heaters. In summer, wide eaves and shaded porches prevent overheating by blocking the high summer sun while still permitting breezes to flow in. This natural balance creates an environment where the temperature indoors adjusts in harmony with the seasons instead of fighting against them with machines. The roof design also plays a role in climate control. Many Amish homes feature steeper, higher-pitched roofs that shed snow quickly in winter, preventing ice buildup and structural stress. In summer, metal or wooden roofs reflect sunlight, while ventilated attics help push hot air upward and out. Instead of trapping heat like many modern asphalt shingle homes, Amish roofs are designed to breathe, maintaining cooler interiors even on sweltering days. Inside the home, heating methods are simple yet effective. Amish families often rely on wood-burning stoves, positioned in central areas of the home where warmth can radiate throughout. Because their homes are compact and efficient in layout, heat is not wasted trying to circulate through sprawling hallways or cavernous rooms. Unlike modern HVAC systems that require constant fuel or electricity, wood stoves run on a renewable resource the Amish harvest themselves. The crackle of firewood doesn't just heat the space, it provides light atmosphere, and comfort in ways modern heating cannot. Cooling in summer is achieved through ventilation and design, not machines. Another critical feature is the use of basements and cellars. Many Amish homes include large, stone or concrete-lined basements that remain naturally cool year-round. Not only do these provide excellent food storage, but they also act as temperature stabilizers for the entire house. The cooler air in the basement helps regulate indoor temperatures during hot summers, while the insulation of the earth around the cellar helps trap warmth in winter. This design is centuries old, yet modern builders have largely abandoned it, relying instead on expensive, energy-draining appliances. An Amish home is not just a house, it is a statement. It declares that true wealth lies not in shiny surfaces or fast construction, but in creating something that can outlast you. It is proof that human beings, working together with patience, skill, and purpose, can build dwellings that embody both strength and soul. In every sense, Amish homes are victories over the throwaway culture of modern construction, reminding us all of what it really means to build something that matters.